Hello and welcome to Fuel Yoga. Today I have a low and slow practice for you that is perfect for either first thing in the morning or later in the evening when you're ready to wind down from the day. You will need no props other than a mat and yourself, so let's get started. Come into a comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine, and reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders down the back and start to blink the eyes closed. Rest your hands on your lap or somewhere where you can forget about them for the next several moments. And just take a few slow and steady breaths in and out through your nose. Allowing the sit bones to root down into the ground. Allowing the shoulders to relax down your back. Just giving yourself an opportunity to check in with yourself and see how you are showing up to your practice today. Notice the physical body. Notice the mental landscape. Just simply acknowledge yourself from a place of acceptance and non-judgment. Knowing that the intention of today's practice, and every practice for that matter, is just to feel good. To slow down, to relax. So start to deepen your breath here, filling the low belly up with air, allowing that breath to travel up through your rib cage to the collarbones. On your exhale, slowly start to take the breath out the same way. So collarbones, rib cage, low belly gently draws in. Take another deep inhale, filling the body up with breath. Exhale, slowly letting it go. Just creating space for your practice. Let's take 3 more breaths. One more deep inhale. Deep exhale. And we're now going to start to make our way down onto our backs. So shifting and transitioning in a way that feels right. Again, moving nice and slow. We're going to come into what's called reclined bound angle pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Allowing your hands either to rest on your thighs or on your belly. And notice how your hips are feeling this evening or this morning, whenever you're practicing. If they're feeling super tight, you can let your feet go closer towards the edge of your mat, making the angle not as aggressive. But if you have super open hips, bring the heels a little bit closer to your body. And allow yourself to continue just to settle down. So if you notice that you need to make a couple small adjustments, feel free to do that. But once you feel comfortable, just allow your body to become still. Allowing the knees to fall gently towards the ground. Allowing the shoulders to feel as if they're melting down towards the mat. Using every inhale and every exhale just to allow the body to release any unnecessary tension that you might be holding on to. Just trusting that if you listen to your body, it will guide you exactly where it wants to go. Take one more deep breath here. And then using your hands to guide your knees, slowly start to bring them back together, planting the feet on the mat. Start to hug the knees up into the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze here. Just fidget, move around a little bit, massage the back. You can keep the eyes closed if you wish, or gently blink them open. Maybe making some circles with your knees in one direction. And then reversing the direction. From here, plant the feet back onto the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh, coming into a figure 4 shape with your legs. And just let this right thigh fall heavy here. You can even use the right hand to just gently guide it down away from your body. But paying attention to keeping that left foot firmly rooted on the floor. So just a gentle opening of that right hip. Staying connected with your breath. From here, start to draw the left knee in towards your chest, coming into reclined pigeon pose. And again, the first few breaths, you can move around a little bit if that feels good, but then once you find a position that feels good or you feel a little bit more open, then pause. Let your body be still. And if you wish to bring the knee in just a little bit closer towards your body, feel free to do so, but then just hang out there for a few deep breaths. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the muscles of the face. Release the left foot down towards the ground. Keeping that right ankle crossed over the left thigh, we're just going to come into a twist. So slowly start to let the whole lower body fall over towards the right. You'll notice the right knee kind of naturally crosses over the left. And then take your gaze over the right fingertips. If this feels like too much for you, you can always uncross the legs. But just start to feel a nice stretch in the right side of the body. Do 2 more deep breaths. And slowly start to unwind, uncross that right ankle, plant the foot, and then just windshield wiper your knees a little bit from side to side. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So plant the right foot down, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, coming into figure 4. You can use that left hand to just gently guide that left leg away. Rest your right hand wherever it feels good. Acknowledging the stretch in the lower body, but also being certain not to tense up the upper body. And then slowly start to draw the right thigh in towards the chest, coming into reclined pigeon. Taking a few preliminary movements just to get yourself settled, and then find stillness. Breathe, relax. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then plant that right foot down on the ground. Allow the whole lower body just to shift over, fall over to the right side. You can bring your arms into a T and gaze over your left shoulder. Whether the eyes are closed or open, doesn't matter, but just allow the gaze to go in that direction. Take 2 more breaths here. And start to bring the knees back to neutral, uncross the legs, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Start to hug the knees up into the chest, give yourself a squeeze, and actually bring your knee towards your nose, so curling up into a tight little ball. Release the head and shoulders down towards the ground. Keep the right knee hugged in towards the chest. Release the left leg down. And then start to straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Using your hand, it can either be behind your thigh or behind your calf. And then just point and flex that right foot. Just using the hand to support the foot right now. And then slowly start to apply a little bit of pressure, just drawing that right leg in towards the body. Keeping the upper body just relaxed, and you should feel a nice hamstring stretch. 2 more breaths. And then slowly start to release that right leg. We're going to come into half happy baby. So start to bend into the right knee. Reach for the outside edge of the right foot with the right hand, and then draw the knee down towards the floor. I just like to rest my hand on my belly. You can have it on your thigh or wherever it feels comfortable for you. And slowly start to release that. Hug the right knee in. Hug the left knee in. Start to straighten the right leg down towards the ground. Straighten the left leg up towards the sky. And just bring your hands behind wherever it feels good. So calf, thigh, foot. If you have a strap handy, you can use that too. And slowly start to draw the leg in towards your body a little bit more. Pointing and flexing that left foot if that feels good. And come into half happy baby, carefully bending that left knee, reaching for the outside edge of the foot with the left hand, and then just resting your right hand wherever it feels good on your body. And slowly start to release that leg. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze here. And then slowly start to release the legs all the way out onto the mat, coming into a 2-way stretch. Reaching your arms up overhead, pointing the toes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Releasing the arms down by the sides. Taking a couple moments here in Shavasana. Letting the body relax. And staying here as long as you'd like.